I know all the top pros are using this. Ian Poulter, Ricky Fowler, Tiger Woods, and it's the fundamental of the golf swing. We all need to know it, and I promise you, it'll take your game from here to here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Let's get to it. So all you need is, well, I'm gonna do this with my 7-iron, but you can do this with any club, and 3 alignment sticks. We need number 1, which is gonna be our feet line. We need number 2, which is going to be our ball position. And we need number 3, which is gonna be your hip line. Now, I remember reading Ian Poulter's book, and he talked about control the things that you can control that are really simple. And that is where the inspiration of this comes from. How we stand to the golf ball is so important. It can control where the ball goes with our alignment. It can influence our swing plane. It can influence our move in transition. It can influence absolutely every aspect of the golf swing. Now, getting it right and having a setup routine on the driving range is so important, but none of us ever do it. I'm guilty as well. Like, I'm 100% part of that. Now, if you have a routine at the minute, please let me know what it is. Comment that just down below there, because I'd love to know if you have a routine, because it's fantastic if you do. If you don't, comment down anyway and think if you think this would be good for you. So we've got our setup here, and I would have this with every single golf club. The only thing that we're going to change is our ball position line would change. So with a pitching wedge, we'd start roughly in the middle and we work it all the way forwards until we got to driver inside the left heel. But what we're looking to do here is create a consistent distance from the golf ball every time, a consistent alignment towards a target every single time, and that's going to allow us to get a consistent setup. Now, if we do it more, we do it every time, we get to the golf course, we don't even have to think about it. It can be so simple, it can become second nature. Now, we're going to talk through a great routine that's going to get you in a perfect setup, perfect posture, perfect distance every single time. So, yellow line runs parallel to our ball to target line. This is a key line to try and give us great awareness of where we want our hips and our belt buckle to be at impact. Again, all these things are training good aspects of the golf swing that I promise you will become second nature if you do this every single time you go to the range. Spend 5-10 minutes, maybe 20-30 golf balls on it, then take them away and hit golf balls like you would out on the golf course. Having that blend is key. And this is something that I was taught and I want to share with you. So we're going to start off with, this is our 7-iron. Ball position, I like to feel it's just between my zip line and where my heart is, okay? So roughly around here. So we're going to get this a middle alignment stick set up on our ball line from this perspective, keeping the legs straight. Flare the toes, point the toes out. So imagine the ball is 12 o'clock on the clock face, get the toes pointed at 10, get the right toe pointed at 2. Okay, grab that grip, get the sole of the club to the sky, lower it so it runs parallel. All I want you to do here, keeping the legs straight, tilt forward from the hips until the club hits the ground. Now all you've got to do is slightly bend those knees, shuffle into the golf ball, and we've got the perfect setup every single time. Now, why are you thinking, well, why are these alignment sticks even there? Well, you get that set up where you've got the yellow alignment stick just on your toes. You know you're stood the correct distance every single time. So the first time you do it, you're going to need to shuffle to the golf ball, and then what I do is lose the golf club, put the yellow alignment stick down, and then from there you can hit every single shot with that club. Perfect. We get to the 4-iron or we get to driver, we start the whole process again. Because if you're unlike me, I use one length, so technically mine are all the same length. Well, that's one length, Alex. But yours might be variable length, so you'll alter your distance from the golf ball every single time. So doing this for each club is paramount. So we're in, flared feet, lower it so it's parallel to the ground, tilt forward from the hips, slightly bend the knees, shuffle it in, and all I do now is before I hit a shot, look to target, press the hips open, try and feel the hips are nicely open towards target, look up, pull the trigger. Oh my god, that was pure. So nice in the little divot. Okay, and again, so we're going to hit shot number 2. So everything that we're doing, we're training the same things all the time. We're creating constants. How many times do you, yes, I'm talking to you behind the camera, we stand different to the golf ball, we have poor alignment, we shuffle, shoulders are open sometimes, there's closed sometimes, and it makes it hard to create consistent golf swings. Because going back to the start of the video, how we stand to the golf ball controls so much. So, sit one again. Okay, ball number 2, we've already got our setup working in there. Ball position correct with the alignment stick. down to the ground, tilt forwards from the hips, slightly bend the knees, shuffle it in, press it open, feel those hips open, one lock to target. Oh, that was like frozen rope again. I bet you when I get down there, those balls are going to be so close to each other. So, whew, I'm impressed with those two shots. I really am impressed with those shots. I've not done that much practice, but the noise and the feeling of the club was so nice. I literally nearly forgot to tell you this. This also comes from my time as caddying on the European Tour. Those alignment sticks weren't just for show in the golf bag, which I know sometimes they are for me, and I sometimes go, oh, I can't be bothered getting them out. But please promise me now, watching this video, you're not just going to let those alignment sticks gather dust in your golf bag, gather dust in the back of the car. You're going to use them to get a consistent setup, go through that full routine. Ball position, straight legs, flare the feet, bend from the hips, get your consistent width from the golf ball, and that's going to help you feel comfortable every single time. I promise you, you train this on the driving range, on the golf course, it'll become second nature. That is all we have time for on today's video, but please let me know, it really helped me. Please hit that thumbs up button, because I want to know if you are enjoying this new content that I'm bringing you every single day. I think the response has been pretty good, but I'd love for you to actually tell me hitting that thumbs up button. So go and smash it down there. It's now time to read out a few comments. It's probably my favourite part of the video. I like to read them out. It's really nice, some of the comments that we're getting, and so guys, keep putting those comments down below. So Mark Darby said, great drill Alex, really like it, and that was the racket trick from yesterday. Suki Jahanet, I really hope I'm pronouncing that right, I apologise if I'm not. Good to see Andrew. He is our pro from Ibstock Brick Days, a real sportsman and a gentleman. I can completely agree with that. And another one here is from Kevin Booth, great content Alex, just subscribed. Welcome to the family, Kevin. That sounded like Home Alone. I've been watching for a while. I have two drivers, a Bangamatic and a Harrison Eclipse shaft, and a Cobra LTD with an Adelia Rogue black shaft in. Great, we're talking drivers here. As you guys know, I'm Cobra SC this year with hazardous smoke. Thanks for all the comments. Always keep watching, and see you tomorrow for Friday Fix.